Hi guys and welcome to my channel. So today we will be learning about intervals. It's a very simple and very basic information which you have to study. So what we know about closed interval, it simply looks like this. Okay, square brackets, those are closed interval. What is open interval? Round brackets, that is open interval. Now let us understand what exactly does closed interval means. So if you take a number line, okay, this is minus infinity, this is infinity, there's zero in between, we all know that, very basic. Now where a and b lies, wherever it lies, okay, wherever on this interval it lies, we can take a as -2, we'll take b as 3. Okay, let's just assume that. So -2 somewhere here, 3 somewhere here. What does closed interval means? Now closed interval means you will close it right here. Interval is nothing but the range. Okay, it is the range of values which x can have. Okay, so x can take, so our interval is -2, 3, right? Which means x can take x can take values as -2, -1, it can take 0, it can take 1, it can take 2, it can take 3. Okay, these are the values of x. So instead of writing it like this, we write it like this. Okay, it's very simple. We write it like this instead of writing like this, and this is called as interval of what? X. Right, now let's see what is open interval. Very simple. Again, we take a real number line. What we do now, we take, again, let us assume that a is, like, we assume it is -1 and b, or let's just assume positive values, so +1 and this is 4. Okay, so what we do now is this is 0, this is minus infinity, this is infinity, right? A is what? 1, so it will come somewhere here, and this is 4, so this is 1 and this is 4. What we know now, this is open interval, we will put it like this. So we write it as 1, 4, that is A, and this is B, right? So A, now it's very simple. The difference between open interval and closed interval is only that we do not consider A and B values. Okay, we do not consider the first and the last value, okay, which the x can take. So which values would we consider now? We will consider 2, 3. We will not consider 1, we will not consider 4x. So instead of writing like this, we will write it like this. Okay, this is the range of values that x can take. Okay, that's the only work of closed interval and open interval. Now what is semi-closed and semi-open interval? Very simple again. We will again take two real number lines. Okay, now you can see this. So here you can see this is A and this is B, right? So what we would do now is you can see this is close here. So what does close means? We will include this value. So what value would x have in this interval? It will have 1, it will have 2, it will not have 3. Okay, so that's because it is open here and it is close here. Close means you have to include this value, open means you don't have to include this value. Okay, now here if you will see this one, this is we'll take A as 1 again, and let's just take B as 3 again, and so here we have 1 and here we have 3. Okay, so it looks like this, right? What we would do now, we'll write it like this. Okay, so what will x have values? It will not have 1 because it is open here. It will have 2, it will have 3. Okay, so this is the range of values that x will have. Okay, very simple. This is the basic idea, this is the basic information which you should understand, so that you would know how the calculation goes. Okay, A to infinity. So this is the interval. A can have any value because it belongs to real number. It can have, let's just take A as 2. So 2 to infinity, that is the interval, that is the first one. Okay, so 2 to infinity, any value in between 2 to infinity excluding 2 and infinity. Minus infinity to A, so this is 2 and minus infinity, So this is the interval excluding 2 and minus infinity. All the values in between, those are the values which x will take. This is closed interval right here, and this is infinity. Okay, sorry, this side. So this is how it will look like, this one. So this one will look like this, 2 to infinity. So this is close here, I'm so sorry. So 2 will be included in x. So x will have 2, 3, 4, 2 till infinity. Now minus infinity to a. So again like this, and let's just take a as minus 1. So it will look like this. So minus infinity and minus 1, x will have value as minus 1 and go on until minus infinity. All those values will be included in x. Okay, those are the values which x will have. Okay, that's the range. Now this, what is this? Minus infinity to infinity, that is the whole number line. Very simple, which means that is a real number. It is nothing but it is a set of real number. It is the interval of real number. So you will just make it equal to r. Okay, this is a symbol for real number. Now this is nothing but, you can see, 0 to infinity. So all the values, all those values which are on the right hand side of 0 are positive values, we know that, and on the left hand side are the negative values. So how we will write this is equal to real number as well, but we will put a positive sign above. Okay, so that we represent all the real numbers only which are positive. Those are the values which x will have. Okay, that is the interval. Okay, very simple.